What's going on, everybody? Today we're gonna make some glue. We got a skedaddle, folks. Very good find here. Good girl. Make all of them nice and tight. Look, I could just go like this. Nicely together. Oh, you got it. Doggy D loves the shelter. You know what's funny is I've seen it a million times, but when you're actually looking for it, it's a little harder to find. All right, this is what we're looking for. You see the white residue right here? This was made by a woodpecker. Thank you, Mr. Woodpecker, because you're gonna give me some sap. See all this? I'm gonna scrape all that. That's some prime, good stuff. Get as much as we can from that for some glue. Oh, that's some good stuff right here. See that? Oh, look at that chunk, dude. Look at that chunk. I'm really digging the woodpecker today. He made my job much easier. I got a pretty decent amount of pine sap from that tree. Now it's down the trail. See if we can find even more. Look at this stuff. It's already like glue. All right. Any more? Any more sap? Got the jackpot right here. Look at all this. Fantastic. I'm getting a lot of good sap from this. Sap has a lot of different benefits. It can make glue. It's a good fire accelerant. It can help treat and seal wounds. The Native Americans used to actually use it as chewing gum, I believe. This stuff is known as the super glue of the wild. Look at all that beautiful sap. Oof. So I think we pretty much have enough. And now we gotta go get a fire started so we can liquefy this. First thing you gotta do is heat up the pine sap. So I collected some cedar and some birch. Sometimes there's not always good tinder in the area that you're at. So what I like doing is when I'm hiking, when I'm walking and I see good tinder, I gather it, put it in my pocket. It's nice and dry, so that way I can easily get a fire going in any area. You see how that easily lights up. So it's always good to have that. So we're gonna let the fire get a little strong and then heat this thing up. Now I gotta be careful. I can't let this thing ignite. It would be better if I had a can and it would be harder for the flame to get in there. But this is what I got. It's working, it'll just take a little longer. The reason why you don't want it to boil is because it loses the turpentine in it, and that gives it a lot of its sticky quality. I'm gonna take some charcoal, mix it in with this. Now I'm going to take some dry grass, break it up as much as I can. Ooh. Stuff hardens quick. It hardens very quick. So now I'm mixing all this in. I'm gonna reheat it. See how quickly that lights up? So this isn't just gonna be a great glue, it's a fantastic fire starter. This process is pretty easy. It's quite relaxing actually too. But it's great because you can seal stuff like your boots. I can pop some stuff on here. I can fix the crack in the birch bark container. So I'm gonna put a layer on. And once this cools down, I'm gonna put a little more. And you don't wanna let this harden. You wanna keep on putting this near the fire. So let me put the camera in a different spot so I can do this process better. So I'll let that harden. And it just gets thicker and thicker. Then you got a glue stick. So I just heated this up. And then I dip in water. And pop back on. That's a nice chunk right there. This isn't completely ideal, but the idea is that you put water in between, it hardens it. Put this back on. So bam. What's great is that this makes it not very sticky. You can handle it. It's not going to be a catastrophe. Glue stick is finito. Very beneficial, easy to make, easy to transport, lots of uses. Definitely a good thing to have. And you can make a torch as well. Oh, you got to be careful. You don't want stickies all over the place. This is kind of fun. Bam, patched up my boot. Doesn't look pretty, but that definitely sealed it up. One of the many uses of pine pitch. With just a little bit of that pine pitch, I use this branch right here to mix it around. And look at how it's a torch and it just stays lit. It's a fantastic thing to use to get a fire going. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.